So I'm at the build today, and I'll give you some updates. I did talk to the builder, and they did say that hole in the wall. They actually opened up the paper and said, well, not a hole, but the gap. So he came up with a way to try to fix that, and I'm good with that. So that's one problem. Here's so that LVL, this one, not the I-joist, they will be installing that because as you can see, there is the gray beam there, which holds the center, but the post that I was talking about is right there. So they'll probably end up either knocking out one of those two and putting some LVLs on the floor. So that is another problem fix for that stud right there, because that one runs up under, that stud pack, weight bearing stud pack, because the I-beam runs all the way down there. So we do have that little problem right there. And yes, they poured the garage floor. It's nice. I'm going to tap dance on that later. So I came out that door. And the issue is with this right here. That's coming off. Why? Because for whatever reason, they didn't send it into the studs. So that's a huge problem because it's ready. And yeah, I could blow up. I'm not trying to blow up. Not like that. Maybe on Facebook or YouTube. And I can't figure out this Instagram page to upload anything. So if I'm on there and there's no videos, that's why. But they are fixing it. Thank you to Lombardo Homes for now, but there's still other issues like this one right here. Around. So they poured the basement floor as well. I'm not sure where the water is coming in at because there's a sump pump and it should be sucking out the water from the French drain that goes all the way around this part of the basement. So we can see that there's water there. Where's it coming from? Water coming up above all these cracks. Got water coming up there, there, right around there, there, and little droplets all over the place. So basically, what that means is the hydrostatic pressure. For you people that don't know, when you dig out a foundation, all the earth is compacted down and it's like a bowl around your house. And when you put new dirt in, it has to settle, and then the water comes in from the wall. So it pushes its way in, but it can't. That's what the black seal is around here. That's what this is for. And that black seal is supposed to keep water from entering through the wall. So what happens is it goes all the way down to the ground, and then it hits the French drain. Once it hits the French drain, it has a pipe with a sock on there, and it's supposed to allow the water to come up into that pipe, come all the way around to this crock. And then this crock has a sump pump in there that shoots it out the back. But I'll tell you right now, that crock ain't it hasn't pushed any water out since it's been plugged in. They do have power now, and yeah, it should be working. So that's where the water should be coming out at, but that's dry as a bone. And you would see a trench in there, kind of like that, where the water comes through, but you would see something dug out from there to there. So that is part of the build, and that's where we're at. But they are working on it. So don't let my horrible comments or my evil comments or my mean comments or complaining all the time convince you that I'm upset with the build. It's part of the building process, and if you're not out here every day, you will miss something. And if you don't know what you're looking for, get an inspector, because you don't want to walk around the house when you're there saying, that ain't right. It's funner when you at the build site saying, that ain't right.